Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Jeanine. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super pretty, super cute Wavy Boutique Bow 2.0. Like that's what I'm going to call it since I already have a Wavy Boutique Bow on my channel. So this one here is made with 1.5 inch wide ribbon and it measures about 4 inches across. This one here is made with 7/8 inch wide ribbon and it measures about 3 inches across. This cute little guy here is with 5/8 inch wide ribbon, and it measures about 2 inches across. I'm going to show you with the 1.5 inch today, and I'm going to show you this way. Now, all depending on how you fold your ribbon and twist it and all, is how you get the look. This one has the, and I like to do this with a printed ribbon, and you have the print on the outside, and the back side of the back side of the ribbon is this inside. This one's just that in reverse, where the back side is on the outside and the print on the inside. So I'm going to show you this way today with the 1.5 inch wide ribbon. You can put those off to the side. So what you're going to need is 2 pieces of a print. You can do it in solid, but then it doesn't matter how you fold it. But 2 pieces of a print cut to 14 inches long. And we're going to be using our little iron today. And I'm going to show you the easy way how to do this. Some others that have done this type of bow, they use pins. Need to seal my edges. They use pins. I like to do it this way. I find it just a little bit easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half. Like this. But then we're not going to crease this whole thing. We're going to actually just crease an edge right here. So that we don't have a crease going across the whole thing. We just have it here. And then what I like to do is, so fold it in half like this where the print is towards the outside. So we're going to fold it in half. And then we're going to take each one of these and fold them back. You'll see why we do this in a minute. But I found this to be like the best way to get the spacing right. So I just do that. And then I hold it down. And then I take my iron again, and I just heat a crease again there. So we have this little triple crease here. We do that on both sides. We're going to go just like that, like that. And we're going to do that. So we have that. So now, because I want my print like this one here, I'm going to take it and I'm going to have the print facing away from me with my little crease point up that direction. So I'm going to take the 2 ends and I'm going to take those 2 far side creases and I'm going to line them up. So it's like this. Now what I'm going to do is just another placeholder is I'm going to take my lighter and I'm going to heat right here. Just to hold them in place. Now, some use pins to do this. I like to do it this way, and I think it's a lot easier. So then what we're going to do is you're going to take it, and you're going to take this part, and you're going to feed it through that way. Flip this over, and then line this crease up with that crease. So that it looks like this in front of you. So then we're just going to hold those in place. We're going to grab our needle and upholstery thread. And right to the outside of this, not here, but we're going to start right here on the outside. So then we're going to go through and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I miscounted. Let's start again. I usually just do it and don't count. So we're just going to line up everything. So you're going to go in. So we're going to go, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 8th one comes up just on the other side. So we pull it all the way through. And the reason why we do this is so that we have 4 little humpies. These are little humpies. 1, 2, 3, 4. The stitching and this you want to have your stitching fairly equally spaced apart and all that. And those 4 is what gets you this look on the bow. So we're just going to feed it back through all the layers and then pull it and then fluff, adjust, primp, however you want to call it. So then you have this and you have your 4 layers here. The only difference between this one and the smaller ones you're going to do 6 stitches instead of 8 because you're only going to get 3 humps. If you do the 8 to get 4 humps, it doesn't come out looking right. But if you only do the 3 on this one, it doesn't look right either. So I found that the 8 works out best. And I'm just tying it off back here, like always. Just like that. And then, of course, I knot my needle. So now we have this. So now we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. And somehow I failed to heat all the way through. So we're just doing that. We create our little crease. So we have that there. And then we're going to do the same thing on both sides over here. So we fold it back. Fold it back. And then we heat. And we have that. I failed to heat my ends for this one. Don't ever always remember to seal your ends because they will fray and then it'll come apart and look just not pretty. So always remember to seal your ends. So we're just doing that. And then we're going to crease. So we have this again. Once again, the back side of the ribbon's facing to me, and this is facing away from me. And then we're going to fold them over, just like this. So it looks kind of like this look here. Line up those 2 creases, and just heat that so that they're just bonded together. It's just a pretty much way to hold your ribbons in place. And then we're going to feed through, flip that part over, and then line this crease up with this crease. So we're all lined up there. We're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to go in 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do them too close? I think I might have. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I still have a side. There we go. So we have that again. And we're going to gather them all up. Kind of adjust them, make them somewhat even. Put our needle all the way back through. Pull it through. And then flip everything around so that it looks like this. And then we tie it off in the back. Okay. So now we have our 2 sides. So this next step, a bunch of times in my videos, what I do, I just like to flatten this side off. It gives me something to bond to a little bit better than not. You don't have to do it. It is just something I prefer to do. So now I'm just going to put some glue. And then I'm just going to hold those here for a second. And while I'm holding this so that they bond together, I'm going to take the opportunity to ask you guys to please hit that subscribe button. And then hit that little bell icon right next to the subscribe button so you know every time I upload a new video. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I will be making videos for the other 2 sizes as well, so look out for those. But I will put the measurements in the description below for all 3 sizes, in case you wanted to do those before I get the videos up. So while that's there, so yes, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And I just kind of, just make sure, once I get it there, not pulling it apart though, but just making sure all my loops are kind of decent. And then I just take a piece of 5/8 inch ribbon and wrap around the center. And as always, I wrap mine twice. Need another glue stick in there. So just like that. Hold that on for a second. And then I go around. That's once. And that's twice. And I cut, seal, and glue. And then just, because as we wrap it around, it shifts our pieces a little bit. So then I just fix them. Make everything even and looking the way I want it to. It takes a minute. They're not going to come out looking perfect right out the gates. I think I got a wonky loop here. There we go. So there we have it. And there is your Wavy Boutique Bow 2.0. So then from here, what I do is I take this and I spray with this. I tend to like this one. It dries like that. Doesn't take much time to dry them. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes and it's completely dry, and then you can do whatever. And it's just so that it doesn't lose its shape, because bows like this, the boutique type bows like this, well, if you're going to stack them or put them anywhere, they're going to smush. So this ensures that they hold up their shape. So this one I sprayed, and it won't smush like this one will. So I'm going to go spray this one, and then I'll finish it off, put a clip on it and all that. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And like I said, the measurements will be in the description below, along with a link to my Facebook group. Please come over, join our group. Bunch of great ladies over there. You can ask me questions. You can request bows. You can show pictures of bows that you've made using my videos. All that good stuff. So, once again, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and happy crafting!